Welcome back to the Williams Bros podcast. I am Silent Magic. I am with Sir Darius. And we are in the first week of May. Happy May.
Yeah, happy May.
second round of playoffs going through.
I really wish that the second round started like today,
Mm-hmm.
so that we could like go into it fresh.
Yeah.
There's a couple games, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. I also have thank you, PG, if you're somehow in here. They followed me 5 days ago. And I wasn't even streaming. So interesting. Maybe from YouTube. That'd be lit.
It could be.
But yeah, I mean, first round of playoffs, game seven yesterday. Warriors and Kings, which was good for the first 2.5 quarters.
Sabonis had 0 points in the third quarter.
Sabonis just had an awful series for his standards.
Well, I mean, what are his playoff standards anyway?
Standards as in just a player in general. And he was in the playoffs with the
From
Pacers.
this year?
And he was in the playoffs with the Pacers.
I mean, did he do better than he did this series?
I mean,
Probably not.
No, probably.
No.
He did not do anything this series. Well, he did have the injuries,
Well,
though.
that's the thing. Sabonis was never really like expected to really do that much until this year because he was a lot better this year. But there are things, bro, that the Warriors did defensively against Sabonis that they will not get away with while doing it to AD, bro.
Yeah,
like they can't just like leave They can't leave AD at the elbow wide open, daring him to shoot. Like he would sink those and he would drop 50. If he did that all game.
It is looking like
60 maybe.
It is looking like the Lakers are going to the conference finals in my eyes.
They're definitely. Okay, so this is what I'm saying, bro. All right, so we can talk about the Lakers and Warriors first because that's what everyone's most excited about.
Yeah.
Like obviously LeBron and Curry back at it again, and this time, it's really like LeBron and Curry, bro. Like, there's no KD on the Warriors. You don't got to worry about all that. Curry is definitely the forefront of that team. He's definitely the leader of that team.
Is LeBron the forefront of the
LeBron,
Lakers?
He definitely is, bro. He comes into the locker room, everyone goes, bah, but they all love him, bro.
Okay, that's different. I meant playing wise, like the playing aspect.
Yeah, who else would be?
AD, bro. The two games I actually dissected and watched, he took over. Well, game 6 not as much.
He's taking
game
over
5 not
more.
As much.
He's taking over more so with things that don't really show in the box score.
I wouldn't even say that's true either.
Yeah, like just like his defense.
He already has more 30-point games than LeBron in this playoffs.
What? I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm just saying that's what he's doing the best. Like if you're watching all the games, like his presence defensively and getting boards and getting blocks has been like his biggest impact. I'm not saying he's not getting buckets. Like he's still getting buckets.
Yeah, but I think
even
that aspect
when he has games where he doesn't. Right. He's not the captain of the Lakers. LeBron's the captain of the Lakers. I'm just saying who's the captain. I'm not saying who's like
KD,
playing the best.
I wouldn't say KD was the captain of the Warriors back then. It was still Curry. And he just had.
But he was clearly playing way better than Curry though. When they played the Cavs, anyways.
Yeah.
He was just playing way better than Curry, like without a doubt. Like he was carrying the.
Yeah, but I think AD's playing better than LeBron without a doubt. Like that's my opinion. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, they're both pivotal. Nothing wrong with that. But Curry, like they need Curry, bro. Like Curry's definitely like the forefront.
The first 50-point game in Game 7.
Like if the Lakers didn't have AD, they would be screwed. If they didn't have LeBron, they'd be screwed.
Yeah.
Like if they didn't have LeBron in that.
I want to say that when LeBron
Game 5. that game five, when it didn't, if they didn't have LeBron in the game five, they would have lost.
Le- LeBron
When he
didn't
made
play
all those
most of the
layups.
regular season, and they went on that run without him. They were like 20-9 or something along the lines of that. I want to say 29, but it was a winning record without
What
LeBron.
run are you talking about?
When LeBron had that foot injury.
Like after the trade, and he had the boot.
Yeah, yeah. Like if they
Right.
like you and any
They were
other.
not playing. They were not playing the Grizzlies every night. They were playing bad teams. I remember
That's not
because
true.
LeBron came back. LeBron came back, and then they played the Clippers and lost. But like the Clippers are a great team. The Lakers didn't really have like that crazy of like a schedule when they were doing that. I remember, but
I feel like they did
like
play
he
against
came
some
back and
comp.
they got. I'm not saying that obviously they didn't play against all bums, but we're talking about the regular season. Who cares? The Warriors had the worst road record on away games. So I mean, they just won Game 7 at the Kings. Like the regular season does not matter when you have LeBron, Curry, and all these people that have playoff experience, bro. Like, and they know how to win best of 7 series. Like
Yeah,
it's way
I mean the
different.
best of sevens are different. Then so like throwing away like you could throw away those things, yeah. But like
And
I
the
don't know.
Grizzlies had the best home record. Like, who cares? It's a whole different atmosphere. You know, like I don't know, man. Like, sure, you could say that the Lakers are doing fine with LeBron, but that's because they have a good team. But they're not beating the Warriors without LeBron, and they're not beating the Warriors without AD. They need both of them.
Probably. But
You know,
I think it's more
because
feasible without LeBron than it would be without AD. That's all I'm saying. Because if they don't have AD,
because
they're
you have
screwed.
right because they don't have a good big man. LeBron. Thing about LeBron is that LeBron is like. I mean, if they didn't have AD, LeBron could do things that AD does. But there are certain things that LeBron can do that AD can't do. You know,
Yeah.
like obviously there's more things that there's things that AD can do better than LeBron, like rim protection, like blocks. Like obviously LeBron's like the best like fast break
Yeah. Like
blocker.
transition, playmaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
transition. Yeah, like because he's just faster, more athletic.
Mm-hmm.
But LeBron's like presence in the paint when they're like actually running an offense is just incredible.
Mm-hmm. I do kind of want to go back to the Kings Warriors games. Um, because
Mm-hmm.
Kevon Looney went crazy on the rebounds, man. He had like
Yeah,
15 plus in the
but is he
last
gonna?
3 games. No, but like
Right, but like AD though.
Yeah, but Sabonis led the league in rebounds this year.
I don't care about the regular season, bro.
I'm just saying, like Sabonis is supposed to be a good rebounder, and he got absolutely folded in that series. We could say the Bruce sternum because that injury sucks, and then also apparently he had a broken hand.
Leading the league, leading the league in rebounds, Sabonis.
Yeah,
Do you think if Anthony Davis played as many games as Sabonis, he would have like got blown out of the water against in terms of rebounding compared to Sabonis?
no, I didn't say that. I think
Right,
technically, look, AD did have more rebounds, but he didn't play enough games to get qualified.
exactly. But now it's the playoffs and he hasn't missed a game. So if he stays healthy, like
I'm not,
he
but
do anything better than Sabonis. You know,
there's
like
there's you're
I don't
connecting
care
things.
about.
You're connecting
No, I
two
know, but you're
different things.
talking
But I'm
about
yeah, but I'm not trying to say
Kevon
that.
Looney
I'm
and
just talking about that series. I'm
Sabonis.
not talking about it's gonna transition into the
I know, but
Warriors
then you said the
Lakers.
regular season.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was Sabonis. Sabonis, like it's a fact. I wasn't trying to connect anything with the Lakers. I was just talking about how good Kevon Looney did in that series. I'm not trying to connect it to the Lakers. Like that's all I'm saying.
I know,
It's
but
just
that's the topic of discussion today.
yeah, no,
The
but I
Warriors
just
and Kings is done. We already knew the Warriors were going to end up winning after they won that home the away game. Like,
well,
even though they lost
I was
Game
surprised
Six,
they lost at
I
Chase
still knew they were
Center.
going to win.
I was surprised they lost at the Chase Center.
I was talking to Dad during the game five. I was watching it with him,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, the Warriors win this game, they're gonna win. But if they lose game six, I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And there are like certain things that the Warriors, I feel like, won't be able to get away with against the Lakers. Like Jordan Poole is gonna have to play way better, bro. He's
Or
playing
he's
horrible.
folding. He's
Like
folding.
he looks so he just looks so stupid, man. Like he's just trying to do too much.
Mm-hmm.
But like he can be so good, like because he has all the skills. He's
Uh-oh.
play for highlights.
You're freezing a little bit, but I think you're back.
I said it looks like he's just trying to play for highlights, and
Yeah.
that's like something you're not going to see out of like Hachimura or Dennis Schroeder. You know,
Yeah, because
coming off the
they try
bench,
to get you just like good buckets.
right?
Yeah, Marcus said Jordan Poole is so trash and he's out of control. Like, yes, he plays like when he drives, he just tries to do the most acrobatic stuff that's not consistently in his bag.
He's trying to be Kyrie.
I wouldn't say that, but finishing wise, yeah, yeah, probably
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
finishing,
talking about, like
yeah,
the acrobatic
yeah,
moves. Like
and,
sometimes he does stuff, but like he doesn't have to do it.
yeah,
It's like unnecessary.
and I don't think that he just. And Marcus said he also needs to catch and shoot. I don't think that's the only thing he should do. I think he could play make. I think like if he could be a playmaker if they were to make him to be, especially with Steph Curry out, because like
That's what he's there
he's that
for.
yeah, that's what he's there for. So like for him to
He's
just try to
there for
get
him.
buckets is not really like the play. It's just like if you like sets up other people like Clay to get a corner three or get Wiggins in the post. Like I feel like that would be more comparable to what the Warriors should be doing than just him trying to drive all the time against um, just pretty good defensive teams like the Kings are, and especially like how the Lakers are playing recently too. Um, but yeah, I mean I for this series I have the Lakers winning. I think I have them winning. I have them winning in six.
No, you had them losing to the Grizzlies in five.
I met currently now. The bracket
I
will
can't believe you said the Grizzlies in five.
we'll get to the we'll get to the just how bad that the Wolves played against. I mean, they just played against the Wolves. I was like, there's no way the Grizzlies are losing, but they just were better, like um, the better team in general. Dylan Brooks so
That was
trash.
so
I used to be a Dylan
disrespectful.
Brooks fan back when like the Grizzlies just started their like team.
Like when he had like the hair that was like
Well,
not
it
braided.
was when Ja was a rookie, 2019. Was
Yeah,
it
so he didn't have his
2019?
hair braided yet or anything.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I liked Dylan
Probably.
Brooks. I thought he was a very solid player, very good on defense. Could make his own like create his own shot. Like that's what the Grizzlies need. They need more shot creators, and Dylan Brooks lost that ability over the years, which is insane to me.
Well, I don't know if he lost the ability. It was more so like that's like saying Russell Westbrook lost the ability to do the things that he used to do, but he didn't necessarily lose the ability. He kind of just like I don't know. Nah, I shouldn't compare him to Russell Westbrook. He's completely different.
Yeah,
Dylan Brooks has talked too much, and he probably let people get to his head a lot, like
probably the
outside of the
Lakers were like, "Yo,
NBA
we
game.
gotta shut this guy up because he's talking all this stuff right now. We gotta stop him." Like
Right, like he
you
was
see
during
LeBron's
LeBron.
like you saw LeBron's Instagram posts and Twitter and all that. Yeah, like he took that to heart. Like he's like, "Yo, okay, word, bet that."
Of course he did, and he waited until the series was over to
Mm-hmm.
really say something,
Yep.
which is what you should do.
Yep. And the
Because then
bad
you just
thing
look stupid afterwards.
the bad thing about that is like people always discredit people for talking after the game. And I don't think that's like that's so stupid. Like people are like, "Oh, you should just talk during the game because you know that you got it. You should be confident." Like when people are like, "Oh, you
No,
just
then
did it
you're
because you
enough like
won."
Clay.
Exactly.
Remember when Clay was talking
Yeah.
when it was 3-1?
Like that's why like that's I don't understand people's like aspect of that. It kind of makes sense with like because like oh you now you're just talking because you won, but like you can't talk it. But like nah.
The Suns, bro, with Luca. It's
Yeah,
that too, bro. That was bad.
yeah. I mean, that wasn't a 3-1, but like it was still bad. That
It was
last game
still
seven,
bad.
that game seven was
No,
bad.
Luca really cooked them, bro.
Yeah,
And
And then when
Brunson,
Luca gets help, they don't make the playoffs. It's kind of funny.
that was such a weird, like, the Kyrie Luca thing's so weird.
Well, I mean, Kyrie's going somewhere else. People were speculating. Well, some people were
I already
speculating.
see World said he's going to the Grizzlies. He's
Yeah.
probably going to go to the Grizzlies. Because, the RDC will be predicting the future and everything. So,
that'd be. Nah, I don't like that backcourt.
like,
That backcourt defensively is dog. You cannot do that if you're the Grizzlies. Like who's
yeah, they'd be too small.
yeah, like all you gotta do
Having
is
Ja and Kyrie is way too small.
Ja's like 170, Kyrie's like 190. They're both like 6'2".
Yeah. Like, Ja can jump, but, like, you saw what happened whenever, like, he happened to be down low and AD was there. Like,
Yeah, not yeah. You want? I mean, it's AD also, but like, even if it's
I know, but
like,
you get someone like I don't know, like Jay. It
yeah.
wouldn't look as bad, or like
Well,
just
he's
someone like a like
Shay's also
taller guard.
taller. Yeah,
Right, that's what I'm saying, like a taller guard. Like,
yeah, yeah. So I don't
but
like that backcourt.
I'm saying having two of them, Ja and Kyrie,
Yeah,
like they'd be filthy on offense, but like
yeah. They're dropping
I don't
130 a
know,
night.
like having Dylan Brooks there really isn't bad,
Yeah, but he's a free agent,
but
so we'll see how
but
that happens, where that goes.
but like he did it to he was talking trash to LeBron.
It was even before the series started too.
Yeah, then like game one, game two, he was still doing it.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I hope we play against LeBron." He's like, "I hope we play against them and not the Wolves. I wanna go after him because he's the best player. So we want to beat the best to make it."
I'm so happy they didn't play the Timberwolves, man. That would have been corny.
The Wolves almost won that, John.
What against the Lakers?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Even though it should have even went to
You said that
overtime.
you were saying the Lakers look bad, but if the Lakers look bad, the Timberwolves look way worse, bro.
Yeah.
They
Well,
look
in
horrible.
that fourth quarter, they looked god awful.
Well, that's when they both looked god awful. Because Cat got into foul trouble, and as soon as that happened, it was all
It was the
downhill.
offense. Yeah, because Anthony Edwards didn't pick it up. If he played like he did against the Nuggets in Game 4 and Game 5, the Lakers would have been in trouble. Because Anthony Edwards turned it up towards the end of that Nuggets series.
But it's also something that you have to keep in mind, and that's like, yeah, superstars are great, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people say a lot of the time, like, oh, if they could have did this, then it could have been different. But like, you have to keep in mind that the other team is there to give that player the looks, confuse them, and to make them feel like they can't do anything, or to make them pass the ball in certain situations. So like, I think people need to give more credit to the other team's defense when it comes to situations like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not like he wasn't like trying to score; he just wasn't because he just wasn't getting good looks.
No,
You
there was a
know,
lot of good looks he had. Like
I'm
catch and
saying
shoot
like
threes.
right, but like that's something that you kind of want Anthony Edwards to do. I'm not saying he's a bad 3-point shooter, but you'd prefer that than to have him go and dunk on someone and get all this momentum, because then that's when he starts to get feeling good and he starts shooting threes and he's just unstoppable. You have to like keep them from doing what you know they can do, and then from there on, kind of like play with their mind a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you like throw in a bunch of different like defensive schemes here and there to put different people on them, and then like it's hard to like get a rhythm like that, you know.
Yeah.
That's all. I just think the Lakers did a good job against them in that bubble game. Not bubble game,
The
playing
play-in.
game.
Yeah. I I do kind of want to talk about the biggest upset of the first round.
The Heat.
Jimmy Butler. Yeah. And game one against the Knicks. Hopefully he's not as hurt. But like apparently
I think
he
he'll be fine.
I mean they said his ankles as like is sore. Like it's like it looks like a
It,
baseball.
it looks like what happened to him is exactly what happened to me a couple
Yeah.
of weeks ago.
Yep.
So if he should take game two off, and then I think he'll be fine after that. As long as he keeps icing it and like he's like moving it, he should be fine.
Yeah. That
Because
yeah.
I know like from what I did, I tried to play him like like not the day after, but the day after the day after, like so 2 days after it happened, and it was just like way too early, and I just made it worse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but
this is the NBA playoffs. Like this is his career.
mm-hmm.
Like he's not worried about anything else other than this.
Also they
So
have the
like every
most
day he's gonna be having treatment on his ankle. He's gonna
mm-hmm.
like that's all he's gonna be thinking about. Like he'll be fine in like
Yeah,
after a couple games. Maybe.
the best like
I
the
would say
best
he
medical
misses
people in
one
the
game at
world.
most.
Yeah, the best medical people like to get him ready. Like he's gonna be rehabbing it like crazy. Not rehab,
Facts.
but like treating it. Yeah, like really well and stuff.
As
But
long as
yo,
he's not with the Miami Dolphins, he should be fine.
yeah, facts. Yo, do you think that Mike Budenholzer from the Bucks is gone after
The coach?
after what we witnessed? Cause that
No.
bro,
I mean, he was. They were dealt a bad hand with Giannis getting hurt in game one. You know, you could tell that he wasn't like fully healthy either when he came back. He had to come back. You
but he
know,
was scared to have the ball at the end of the game because of the free throw situation.
I don't really know, man.
Bro, he shot god awful from the free throw line,
Uh,
and they gave it to Grayson Allen for the last thing, like for the last shot.
well, see, that's another thing, Alonzo. You said they gave it to Christian Allen, but they played really good defense.
Then
You
why
know,
didn't
like
they call timeout? They should have called timeout.
I don't know, but that's not the coach's fault. Any player could call timeout. Like
Yeah,
obviously
but
the coach like is at fault too, but like you have to like hold the players accountable too. Like hold Giannis accountable. He's sitting there watching the whole time. Like hold Chris Middleton accountable. Hold you like hold these veterans accountable because like they should know too.
it also does depend
People
on
are so
what.
quick to fire coaches. People are so quick to fire coaches, but like everyone's gassing up the Bucks all year,
Yeah,
and now they have a
the
bad series, and
players,
they're like,
the
oh, let's
players,
fire him.
the players,
You know?
not the coach. No, people have been trying to call for Budenholzer's head for years, even after they won the finals.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they want to. They literally, he literally has a ring. I don't know, man.
But I mean,
They're
like, he
good
does have a
year in year out,
yeah, but like he also does
and they
have
swept the Bulls last year.
yeah,
Not the Bulls, the Heat last year.
yeah.
I said Bulls. I was still thinking about Jimmy Butler. I was thinking about those Michael Jordan memes. But
But
and you also just have to keep into account Jimmy Butler literally had some of the greatest games, or like one of the greatest series that like any player's ever had. So like, bro dropped 56 or 54, and then right after that dropped 40 plus.
Yeah.
Like you would think that they would like figure out a way to stop him, but
I mean, he's just that guy. And
40. I thought he was gonna drop like 20 something that last game, not 40.
He has to pick it up since Tyler Hero got hurt. Like after that, like he needs.
It's so funny. We were talking about how we thought they were gonna be worse, but they're better. It seems without Tyler Hero.
I feel like Jimmy just knows like, oh, I don't have Hero no more. Like to help me with the offensive load of playmaking or be shot creating. Then like he's like, okay, this is what I have to do. And also them winning against a good looking. Like also having them look like winning over a good looking Knicks team, but they didn't have Julius Randle, so like that can skew things a little bit. But like they're still playing good. Like the Heat, the 8th seed going to the conference finals would be crazy.
When I first started watching the game, was that yesterday? The Knicks game? It was yesterday, right? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
When I first turned on the game and they showed the starting lineup, and I saw Obi Toppin in, I thought they benched Randall. 'Cause I didn't know he was hurt.
Yeah.
I was like, because remember they benched him in the fourth quarter
Yeah, I don't remember
last
that.
series. They didn't play him in the fourth quarter because he was just had playing horrible and like he was having an attitude and just like it just wasn't good for the team.
It was probably when they
And they
lost, I
benched him
guess.
and then they won. No, they
Oh,
won
they won.
after they benched him. So I literally thought I was like, yeah, because remember the Cavs only won one game. That was in the beginning of the series. This was like the end of the series,
What game
and
was it? Was it
like
game 4?
it was either the last game or the game before the
I
last
mean, if it
game.
was the last game, he was probably mad that he just got hurt because he got hurt during that game.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, not we'll see. I can look into it. I think it might have been the game before the last game.
Yeah,
I can't
it
remember.
has to be. It had to have been game 4 where that happened.
But yeah, they took him out. So like, I genuinely thought, bro, they benched him. Is he really having that bad of an attitude or something? Like, is he playing that bad? And then I saw him in street clothes, and I was like, oh, okay, he's just hurt.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I would have been like, that was bold. So Obi Toppin was playing really well. No, the Knicks all together were playing so well in that first half,
Yeah. The first half they were looking
especially
really
the first
good.
quarter.
Yeah.
They just got like worse and worse throughout the game. It looked like, but
The,
like,
I
bro,
mean, Spoelstra's top tier coach made
who,
adjustments.
bro, RJ Barrett was snapping in the first quarter, bro. Like he was, he almost had a double double in the first quarter. I
Mm,
think he had like 7 assists or something,
yeah.
and
I
he
mean,
already had like over 10 points. I think like he was having a really good first quarter.
mm-hmm.
Like he
Well,
was the reason why the Knicks were playing so well. It seemed.
mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say that?
But like, I think RJ Barry, I could definitely like see him playing like a primary point forward role. Like if they didn't have Randall, who was basically doing that, like RJ could also really like play that role really well in my eyes, at least.
Maybe he just doesn't play well with Julius Randle. It's possible
Yeah,
because I don't know. He looked really good. Wait, I
but
think he had 26 points, maybe something like that.
about yeah.
He had more points than Jimmy Butler. He had like one more point than Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and then when Jimmy got hurt, y'all, that was when I saw that, I was like, oh no.
I was so scared when he did when that happened because it
Mm-hmm.
looked exactly how like I reacted when I rolled my ankle,
Yeah.
and I was like, bro, I know exactly how he feels. And then I came back because as soon as that happened, I thought they were gonna lose, and I got sad, so I turned off the game. I was like, oh, I couldn't look at it.
Yeah.
And then I came back to the game, and I saw Jimmy was still in. I was like, oh, and they were up by like 8 or something. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, at that point, it
But
was.
then I was watching him. I was watching Jimmy like run around and stuff, and you could tell that like he's putting all of his pressure on his left leg, and that's exactly what I was doing. And it just slowed him down. And then when he shot that corner three that he
Mhm.
said in the post game interview that he airballed, he like didn't use his right leg to jump, and you could tell that he wanted to, but like he couldn't because it hurt so
Yeah.
bad. And I know that happened to me too. Because after I rolled my ankle, I tried to play like a couple games later, and then I went to shoot a three for the first time, and it was so awkward because I
Oh,
couldn't like use my right leg, and I just jumped up, but then like I didn't land on my right foot. I only landed on my left foot, and then like
hmm.
most of the pressure only came from my right, and then I airballed because
Dang.
my brain just wasn't ready for that,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, hopefully Jimmy's okay. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Heat won the series, but I don't know. The Knicks will probably end up winning
I,
at the end of it,
to be
especially
honest,
after they get Randall and everything. Like, and if
yeah,
Jimmy's like not 100%, like it's kind of scary. And
yeah,
they need Jimmy.
that is scary. Because I think if it was like if all teams were fully healthy, well, except for Tyler Hero because he was out already. But, like the people who can come back, I think I would have picked the Heat to win that series, probably in 7. If they have home court, no, they don't. The Knicks do. But yeah, I think I would have
I
picked
don't think
them.
that series is gonna go to 7.
You don't?
No, I don't think it's like that. I think if after one of the teams figure out what they have to do, it's gonna be done with.
I mean,
It
we
depends
didn't
on
think.
who is going to do it first.
I don't think anyone expected the Kings Warriors to go 7
I literally said they were going to go 7.
before the series.
Yes, it's in my bracket.
I think you said 6.
No, bro, I said 7. I knew it was going to go to 7.
I
And I
said,
had the Warriors winning.
dang.
Because
Okay.
I was like, the Kings are really good, but like, it's the Warriors. See, like in this situation here, if it went to Game 7, the Heat would win, in my opinion. Like, because they have Jimmy Butler. Like Jimmy Butler, like you have to have like that person, you know.
Yeah.
Like the Warriors obviously have Curry. That's why I kind of lean more towards them. But I knew it would go to 7. So that's why when I was talking to Dad, I was like, if the Kings win the next game, like don't be surprised, but like they're not going to win a series. There's no way they win 2 in a row. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, man. There are only like certain series that I would expect to go to 7. Like the Sixers and Celtics has a chance to go to 7.
I think I have that going.
They need Embiid, bro. They don't have Embiid for game 1.
I have that going 6, and it's looking pretty good with Embiid out game 1 for me.
Oh, you're a hater for saying that, bro. You're disgusting
How?
for saying that. How can you say that, bro? You know how wrong that is.
It's not wrong. It's not like I'm like. It's not like I'm like,
You're
oh,
like,
thank God
Embiid's
Embiid's hurt. Like, nah, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. I hope he gets
I'm just
back,
messing
but
with
like,
you,
my prediction itself is looking good. Now, oh yeah, I hope he's out so
I'm just
it's
messing
right,
with you.
you know.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
But yo, is that game on tonight?
It should be, yeah.
That's gonna be a banger. Of other, you know,
I'm ready for tomorrow.
Lakers and Warriors.
Lakers and Warriors. Yeah. That's what I want.
I feel like I'm very confident in the Warriors. I'm not Warriors, Lakers. I'm very confident in the Lakers. The Warriors
I
looks
got
like they have too
everything
many
right.
flaws, bro.
The Warriors, you said?
Yeah, the Warriors have too many flaws, in my opinion.
Well, their flaw is Jordan Poole.
Not, I wouldn't even say that,
bro. And Clay, I told you, bro. They really need Clay. Curry's not dropping 50 every night, you know.
I mean, they did get
Like,
Clay. That 4-point play, that was the momentum shifter right there.
I know. I'm saying like, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. They need Clay, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the first half, honestly, I was worried, bro. I was like, the Kings might have this.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, Malik Monk is in his bag, you know. De'Aaron Fox wasn't doing too much, but like, I was like, if he's not doing much right now, but everyone else is, he'll probably step it up in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was the complete opposite, like.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I'm saying. They need Clay to like be an impact. If Clay's not an impact, they're done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially if they're playing the Lakers. If Clay doesn't do anything, they're done. If Clay starts the first quarter off making like 3 threes, then I'll be scared for the Lakers.
Yeah.
I think I have the Lakers in 7 too. Hold on. Yeah, I have the Lakers in 7 against the Warriors. That's a 7-game series right there, Lakers and Warriors. Unless Klay Thompson is like irrelevant. If Klay Thompson is irrelevant, then it could be like maybe like 6.
I'm thinking 6. Yeah,
but if Klay Thompson, it depends. Klay Thompson's always the X factor for the Warriors. Because obviously Klay Thompson is bad. Jordan Poole's not going to do anything. But Curry's like we can always expect Curry to do well. That's why he's not an X factor. He's just like, you know, we expect him to get his buckets. But Klay, they need Klay. Without Klay,
I just like the Lakers' depth more.
You know?
Like, I think their depth is just way overwhelming to the Warriors because no one on the bench really is giving them like scoring other than like Poole's supposed to be that person, but like no one on the bench is really giving them that scoring that they need. Moses Moody isn't scoring like that. When Draymond Green,
DiVincenzo.
I mean, yeah, DiVincenzo a bit.
DiVincenzo is playing better than Jordan Poole.
Yes.
DiVincenzo's actually a bucket.
But DiVincenzo usually comes out when Curry's out. I mean, comes in when Curry's out.
Yeah, which isn't a lot.
And plus they're trash when Curry's out. So.
See, and that sucks because DiVincenzo plays really well with Curry.
Yeah.
Like they play really well when they're on the court together. I think Devin. See, I think Jordan Poole's problem is that he just wants to be a superstar now,
Mm-hmm.
and they got Gary Payton back, so that takes off like more clock for him, and see DiVincenzo's taking away clock from him, and DiVincenzo wasn't on the team last year, right? When
No,
they won the finals,
he was
he
he
wasn't on the
was
team,
he
so
was injured when he was on the Bucks, but he was injured that whole year last year.
he didn't have anything to really worry about technically,
Mm-hmm.
with what I feel like he's thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think he's letting it all go through his head. We were even talking about it in the car. I was with Cordell, and we were talking about it when we were playing basketball on Saturday. Somebody started naming off the people that would be like great superstars in the future, and they were like Jason Tatum, Embiid, Jokic, and then they had the nerve to say Jordan Poole. And then me and Cordell were like, "Bro, what are you saying? He's not that guy. At least not yet. Like he could be. Like, he does have the skills, but he has to I don't know. Maybe it's like a maturity thing for him.
Yeah, because he's only like what 21,
And he
22.
and he also didn't dap. Draymond tried to give him a handshake, and he literally bumped his shoulder.
I
Like
mean,
that's so bad, bro.
I mean,
Bro, I don't care about that training camp punch, bro.
what do
That
you
was so long
mean?
ago.
If you get rocked like that, you're gonna be all cool with them after? Are you?
You're gonna have to be, bro.
I I mean, no,
Because
not
he was
really.
disrespecting him. Well, he was disrespecting Draymond. That's why he didn't. Draymond didn't just punch him for no reason.
Yeah, but at that, bro, nah. Yeah, Marcus, yes, bro. Draymond assaulted that man, and you can no words should amount to that punch. No words should amount to that punch. None.
Draymond's funny, bro. I actually like Draymond. I used to hate Draymond Green so much, bro. But I actually like Draymond.
Marcus said that he doesn't think that Poole has a mentality to be a superstar on a team. And I mean, he just needs. I think he just needs a different environment. I don't think the Warriors, how they run things, isn't how Poole should play. Like, if he was on another team,
Like who?
maybe.
What team though? What team would he really be good at? Like as a starter? You're
I
talking about
could.
as a starter?
Well, not. I mean, just like who, as the system, like how it works, just in the team. Like, yeah, as a starter, I guess. But I think because I feel like because Jordan Poole could give me shades of like a Bradley Beal type player on the offensive end.
What do you think about Jordan Poole going to the Rockets?
No, because we have too many guards.
What do you think about Jordan Poole going to?
It's tough. I
I
can't
can't
think.
even think of anything because what
Um,
like
I could see. Raptors.
the Raptors.
But he already has a contract, unless he gets
That's actually not
traded.
bad. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, but
Then who would the Raptors give them if he's getting traded?
I don't know.
Van Vliet wouldn't make any sense.
I'll probably like an OG.
You know. Oh yeah.
Also, Van Fleet's on his free agency year, so it doesn't matter for that.
Oh okay.
Because they're already
They're gonna get him back though.
yeah.
They're gonna get him back. I think.
I mean, they could start fresh. They could get someone in the draft. I feel like that would be better for them than giving a 6 foot man who's aging rapidly.
He's not that old.
Okay,
Is he like 27?
like he's like 29, 30, around there. Because he played all 4 years.
30?
He played all 4 years at Wichita State, or at least 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
He's 29, but he just turned 29. Siakam's also 29.
Yeah, they both. Well, Siakam was in the G League for at least a year, so he took some time to develop to the NBA.
So was Van Vliet on that Wichita State team that was nice that 1 year?
Yep.
Okay. But they were out of nowhere, just one of the best teams in March Madness.
Yeah,
I remember that.
that was a fun March Madness this year. A lot of like this year was also really fun. I enjoyed watching this year's March Madness.
I didn't watch it at all.
It was fun, even though North Carolina wasn't in.
I saw
Penn
some
State made it
highlights.
fun.
I saw some highlights. I wanted that one team with that one short point guard to win.
Houston. I don't remember.
Do you know his name?
No, I don't know names like that.
No. They were in the Final Four, I think.
Oh. Oh! I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the team right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
They were like a low key team. They weren't
Yeah.
like
So the Final
team
Four was like
Houston.
Florida Atlantic. It might have been Florida
Yeah.
FAU. They're like blue red.
It was FAU, I think.
FAU, yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
called?
Florida Atlantic. Yeah.
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 Basketball. Let me see.
What do y'all think
They'll
about?
probably show them first if like.
I'm not sure Darius knows too much about this. Like, Mark just asked if what do you think about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark? Do you know anything about them?
About who?
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. They're like college women's basketball players.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you talking about?
What do I think about them?
Yeah, but Marcus, are you talking about like the situation that happened, or them just as ball players in general?
He probably means the situation.
If he means the situation, I don't mind it. What happened?
It's not even a situation.
It wasn't really much of a situation in general.
Somewhere it shouldn't have been. Like she won the championship. Of course, she's going to be celebrating. Like,
yeah,
that's exactly something that Caitlin would have did too. Like,
yeah, probably not as like dramatic, but like people just took it a whole different way. It's not even that deep.
People took it the wrong way because people don't want to see that. People don't want to see a black woman doing that to a white woman.
Yeah,
which is sad.
But
over
like them.
What I think.
So overall, everything like I watched more Caitlin Clark than I did Angel Reese.
And I didn't know who Angel Reese was. Caitlin Clark was the only player that I knew because she was snapping. Yeah. She was like Curry of the women's March Madness tournament.
I think that like whenever she goes to WNBA, I think she's gonna be really good. Just overall because like she just like plays completely different than what I've ever seen of WNBA. I mean WNBA or just like women's basketball in general. But I don't really watch too much, so I can't really like say that. But like that's just my reason. You want
to do a WNBA fantasy league with me?
I mean, I was actually thinking about it yesterday when they showed it. I was like,
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing an MLB one right now.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last week. I think.
And I know nothing about baseball really.
How's it going?
I lost the first game, the first matchup. But I played like the best guy that week.
Oh okay.
I think the one right now is pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I checked it, I was losing though.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do well because I don't really understand. I didn't really understand how. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's Monday. It's a new week. I lost.
Dang.
234 to 212.
Dang.
Fantasy baseball is hard, bro.
Yeah, I know. From what I heard, I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm ever doing it. But like how like there's do you know about that girl that transferred from Louisville when after like the girl from Louisville who like was doing all those handshakes at the end, like going all crazy against the one team she played against in the tournament? Alright, well she joined LSU and she was like the best player on Louisville. So like they're adding people to that LSU team that won the championship. Are they keeping
already all those people?
Well, because they have to do all four. They have to do all 4 years. Women's like it's dumb. Like women's basketball, you have to do all 4 years in.
So they're gonna win again.
I mean,
they're the new UConn.
I mean, that's what I said about. That's what I said about North Carolina when they got second place last year. They kept everyone except for their one player who had to graduate, and then they didn't even make the tournament. So hopefully they don't have that downfall. But then yeah, they do get the bread off the NIL deals, which is probably more than what they would make in the
what?
Which is sad.
What are you saying?
So NIL is like it's like you get paid based off your popularity. So Caitlin Clark, she making bread right now. Angel Reese, she making bread right now. But like WNBA, you don't get paid that much. So like they're low key making a lot of money off that than probably what they would in the NBA,
Imagine
which is
getting
I mean WNBA,
demoted
which just
after
sucks.
going. Imagine getting technically demoted after becoming a professional. That's
Right?
insane.
It's so dumb. Like,
But it's only
and
for like the biggest people in college, though, obviously. Because if you're not that popular in college,
yeah,
you're gonna get more money in the WNBA.
yeah. But then they'll just get those sponsors. So like people like the very popular NBA WNBA players, they're still making relatively good money because they're getting like those commercials and sponsorships and stuff. But
Yeah, like
like,
that that one girl that's in the commercial with Curry.
yeah,
I don't know her name, but I know she has to be popular.
you talking
I,
about Sue
I forget what
Bird?
her
You
name is.
mean you talking about Sue Bird?
No, it's not
That's what
Sue
they said.
Bird.
Well, because
She was
there's a
she was light skinned, I think.
I can't remember, but I just remember the one
She's
with
in the
Sue Bird.
commercial with Jimmy Butler too. Where
Mm,
they're at a restaurant and
I
like
think you're
they
talking. I
buy
think
each
I
other
know
a
who you're
drink.
talking about. I can't remember her name at the top of my head. But like,
Apparently, she'd be getting blocks because they made like a joke about her like
oh yeah,
blocking
yeah,
Curry's
they're like
like
forced to have it.
car
Yeah, yeah,
deal
yeah.
thing. Yeah, who is that?
Oh, it
You
was
know who that
Candace
is?
Parker. It was Candace Parker's retired.
Oh, okay, so okay.
Yeah,
Sue Bird's retired too, though.
yeah, they're both retired. That's why I was confused when you said like I was
Did
like,
Marcus say Candace Parker?
yeah, he reminded me.
Oh, oh,
What?
I just like looked her up.
Oh, yeah,
When did she retire?
she was
She
definitely
does like commentating
yeah with
too.
Dwayne Wade and like on the Tuesdays, TNT Tuesdays.
Yes, she's been doing that for a while.
Yeah, she's been retired for a couple years now. At
Yeah, I
least
definitely know
I
her.
think
I didn't recognize.
2019 was her last year.
I didn't. I didn't recognize her in the commercials because she had like a sweatshirt. She's just all casual.
Yeah.
But like when she's like on TV, she's like professional wearing a suit. Like I didn't even recognize her, bro. That was weird.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, I know it's only game one on Saturday, and they were home, but the Nuggets, they looking real good, bro.
The Nuggets, bro.
What? What?
They're
What about
probably
them?
gonna. They're probably gonna win. They're probably gonna win, bro.
Yeah.
If
Okay. I
Jamal
think
Murray keeps playing like that, bro, they're gonna win.
he played
They're
like a
just a
double
better team.
Murray.
Like, bro, listen. The Suns, like, yeah, they have probably the best starting lineup on paper, but like overall, like the bro, who's on their bench? They got Payne back at least,
Yeah, but he's not
but
healthy
like,
yet. He's only played like 4 minutes
yeah,
because
like
it was already over.
I
They
saw
have
him in the game. I was like, oh,
the best player off the bench is Torrey Craig. And
He's not horrible.
he used to play on
What
the
about the
Nuggets.
one boy? What about the one boy?
Landry Shamet.
No. So with an O.
Okogie
Let's
starts.
start. He
Okogie,
starts sometimes.
yeah, Okogie
Yeah,
and Craig are interchangeable. But I
okay.
wouldn't say Okogie's
He's
that.
okay.
He's a good defender.
Yeah. Do you think they would have been better off without the trade if they still had Cam Johnson and Mikal? Do you think they
I
would have
think
been better
so.
off?
More depth. I think,
See, depth is really important. It's just hard, man. Like,
and also if
and
like
they also did it at the end of the season. Like, Katie was injured; they didn't really get much time. But
yeah,
yeah, they were undefeated. But,
that
like,
that injury, that warm up injury, really ruined their season. A warm up
it
injury.
didn't ruin my fantasy series seasons though. That's
Yo,
crazy.
chill. Uh,
Nah, he really came back on my birthday though. That's funny. Katie, when he
yeah,
came back
yeah,
after
you
that.
got
It's
literally
my
2 weeks
birthday.
with him. I was so sick when he came back, and then they sat out Tyrese the rest of the year.
You were
So
sick when
sick.
you were sick seeing him succeed, bro.
No, I was sick to see
You're a
that I
hater.
was sick to see that I was gonna lose because Tyrese wasn't playing after.
You would have lost anyways, bro. Stop talking
Bro,
about
that's not
Tyrese.
disrespecting Tyrese.
Bro, I'm not disrespecting him. He was not getting 700 fantasy points.
In 2 weeks?
This is what, bro. AD was the highest, and he had like 500 something. Between both of our teams, 700 is crazy. I don't even think Jokic should do with that.
That's like that'd be like 100 every other day. 100 points every other
That's insane.
day. They only play like 5 or 6 games during the 2 weeks.
Yeah, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I mean, it would have made the score look a little bit better for you, but like,
yeah.
I mean,
You wouldn't say you cooked me. It would have been like, oh, it was a close
I
game.
had the juggernaut team, man.
Yeah.
It's a juggernaut
Don't worry.
team. What
Next
can
year,
I say?
I'll come out crazy. And also,
I'm not coming
no,
out crazy, bro.
we need to find people to do it with because we can't like all these people doing the auto pick thing is so trash, bro. We need to
So you're
find
saying that's why my
people.
team was so good?
Yes,
Why wasn't your team good then?
it was good. It made the
What was your team?
finals
Why wasn't your team as good as my team, Alonzo?
because
What picks?
you picked all
What
the
picks
players I
did
was
you make
going. You picked
that
all
were
the players I was gonna
questionable?
pick. You picked all the players I was gonna pick.
Right, but then you had picks before me the next round after that, so you picked Donovan Mitchell instead of somebody.
He fried.
Yeah, I mean, he was on and off, just like how he was in the playoffs. Like, he was just corny in the
Yeah, they
playoffs.
got it. Having the playoffs.
I was trying to tell you, bro. Donovan Mitchell has his nights where like he's like looking like one of the best players in the NBA, and then other nights is like I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Cavs and Knicks. The Cavs really disappointed me. Those are the only two series that I got wrong for the Cavs and Knicks and Bucks and Heat and their whole matchup. So I kind of hope, for the sake of our tournament, that the Heat win. Since I can't get anything out of it, the only thing I can get out of it is you getting an L with the Knicks, because you have the Knicks
Yeah.
winning. Oh no, you have the Knicks
No,
losing here
losing
anyway,
the
don't
Bucks.
you?
Yeah, losing the Bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
I need.
I like Jimmy Butler more. So.
I
Jimmy Butler's
just need the
top
Celtics to
five
win.
players for me, like.
If the Celtics win, that busts your bracket.
Yeah, because I have the Sixers. I had the Suns to lose.
Yeah, you need
I
the Suns
want
to
the
lose.
Nuggets to win.
Yeah, I mean,
I want the Nuggets. If the Nuggets and Sixers both win, you're done.
that's not totally true.
No, you're done, bro. That's your finals. You have the Suns and the Celtics in the finals.
Yeah,
You'd be done.
I guarantee you, doesn't matter because Celtics gonna win. Doesn't matter because Celtics are gonna beat
They
the
play
Philly.
tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I am excited for that.
You got who's your MVP?
Indeed.
Who's your MVP of the league? Darius?
What?
Who's your MVP of the league?
MVP?
Yeah.
Well, in terms of numbers, it's Jokic. But like, they're not going to give it to him again.
Yeah.
Because if they wanted to do that, LeBron would have like 5 or like 6 MVPs by now. Like, Jordan would have had like 8. So like, like they're probably gonna give it to Embiid. Like they're going to give it to Embiid.
Okay, but who's your vote? Like, who would you give it to?
I just said Jokic.
Okay, I think I would probably still give it to Embiid.
But like, why though?
I think
his stat lines aren't better.
I think he takes over games more.
The Nuggets were the best team in the West.
Okay, I think the Sixers had a better record than the Nuggets. If not, they're like very close. Because the Bucks just was.
They definitely didn't have a better record.
I'll check.
I mean, I like Embiid more than Jokic, but like, I think, I don't know, bro. Jokic is really like amazing, man. I know you know that.
Yeah. I've always been a Jokic fan.
I think
the
Embiid
Sixers had one more game won than the Nuggets.
They did?
Yep.
And the East is crazy.
Yeah.
The top, not even just the top of the East. The whole East is fire, bro.
Yeah, the Pistons go crazy, huh?
No, I'm talking about like the top 8.
Yeah.
Except like the like. Actually, no, they're all really good. The whole NBA is just balanced now.
It's
no one can
better,
say,
yes.
"Oh, the East is like a cakewalk." The East was honestly never a cakewalk. It was just LeBron was just too good.
No,
I hate when people say that.
No, if you looked at the rosters between the West and the East and the records.
Oh, I'm not saying the West was I'm not saying the East and the West are like even. I'm saying because I'm
There's
saying that
30
it
win
wasn't a
teams.
cakewalk.
30 win teams were going to the playoffs in the East. 30 wins. Look, not 30, but like high 30s was going to the
All
playoffs in
right,
the East.
all right. So what? That's the first round for the Cavs. Easy. All right. Then who do they play after that?
We'll say
He had to beat
Pacers.
Paul George. He had to beat
Yeah,
prime
one
Derrick Rose. He
person.
had.
And with a big three,
Oh,
and then
that
go against
Bulls
Paul
team was
George.
fire.
All right, name their starting lineup.
Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah. Bro, I was a young boy. I don't remember. The one power forward was pretty good too. I forget his name. Carlos
Taj
Boozer.
Gibson.
Oh yeah, Taj Gibson, Carlos Boozer. Bro, they had a good team. That's not a bad team.
Darius, but look at the West.
Yeah, then LeBron beat the West a few times. They won the finals. So like what? It would make sense if they lost. If LeBron never won a championship, then someone could say that. Like, oh yeah, the West is just way better. Like whoever made it out of the West is
Yeah, but
automatically going to beat LeBron. But
NBA
they
is
wasn't ever
also,
like that
but the NBA is also
until
about
KD was on the
matchups as
Warriors.
well. The NBA is just also about matchups.
So why doesn't that apply when LeBron is going against the easy East?
Because the East didn't have anyone good matchup against them. Like he was going against consistently in the playoffs against the Raptors with the DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, and that wasn't like the rest of the team wasn't all that crazy. Jonas Valanciunas.
Or who was crazy on the Cavs? Who was crazy on the Cavs?
Kyrie.
A couple people. Right, a couple
Kyrie,
people.
Kevin Love.
And the rest of the team.
That's
who else?
J.R. Smith.
And Kevin Love was getting injured.
J.R. Smith was a very he was a
Kevin
very solid
Love
player. Don't disrespect J.R. Smith.
Kevin Love missed entire series during this time. So don't say Kevin Love. Kyrie was also getting hurt too. Like he was missing them.
They both got hurt.
Especially and he would have. And what about 2018 when Kyrie wasn't there?
The East was still bad.
All right, but you're getting rid of everyone, and Kevin Love was hurt, and he still went to the finals. That team was garbage. If they didn't have LeBron, they would have had the Rockets record from this year.
Huh?
If they didn't have LeBron on that 2018 team, they would have been worse than any team in the NBA right now.
Okay. He wouldn't have made it out. He wouldn't have made it out the second round. He would not have made it out the second round in the West because the Rockets or the Warriors was going to beat them, and that's a fact. And that is a fact. The Rockets.
When did I say that wasn't going to happen?
But you say the West. But you said the West was
that's two teams.
Okay.
All right.
That's still the second. That's still the semifinals.
And then you can look at the East and West right now. You know, like. Who thought that the Bucks and Celtics, Sixers, Nuggets, Suns, okay, whatever, Grizzlies, all right.
And you kind of said it yourself earlier in the podcast that the East is better than the West. Yeah.
Right. If anything, the East is better than the West right now.
Yeah, right now.
So put who's the team that just won? The Suns. Would they have cooked the Knicks, or would they have cooked the Knicks? They were the 5th seed. The Suns were the 4th seed.
I don't know. By how I've been watching, I think I watched the most Suns games. I mean, I watched the most games I watched was probably Suns games, and they don't look that good.
Exactly. I'm saying the Knicks are probably better than the Suns.
Yeah. What does that have to do with anything?
Because you're saying if the Cavs were in the West and they wouldn't have made it out of the first round, the Suns wouldn't make it out of the first round if they were in the East.
What does that?
You can say that.
How does that prove your? What point does that prove for you?
Hypotheticals are pointless. I'm saying hypotheticals are pointless because you can say that about anything.
You brought up the East and West thing with LeBron.
because people love to discredit LeBron because of that. And then they say, oh, he went to super teams. But then he did it in 2018 too, when it was literally just him and an injured Kevin Love. Who was the second best player on that team? J.R. Smith? That's trash. That's horrible, Alonzo. Who was their third best player? Who was their point guard?
Either.
Who's their third best player on that team? Tristan Thompson? That's garbage.
I know, but you're talking to me like I'm those people. You're talking to me like I'm those people, though. I'm just saying.
Well, that's what you're implying right now.
No, I'm not saying that. You
were saying that the East, and then you even went to say if he was in the West, he wouldn't have made it out of the first round because of the Rockets and Warriors. But they were the number 1 seed. So, like, what's your point? He wouldn't have played them in the first round. He would have played.
I didn't say first round. I said the semifinals. The Western semis. That's what I said. I literally said Western semis. I did not say first round.
First round.
I swear to you, Marcus could tell you. I said second. I said the semifinals. I said the Western semis. That's literally what I said.
Oh yeah, we already know they wouldn't. We know that they wouldn't beat the Warriors.
They would. The Rockets were
almost beat the Warriors. I was literally just saying the Rockets almost beat the Warriors. You did not let me finish. I know they wouldn't beat the Rockets. They were amazing. James Harden was literally in his bag. It was his prime. He had Chris Paul on his team. Like they were something, bro. Like Capella was nice. Capella was a perfect fit for them.
Trevor Rizzo with 3-and-D. PJ Tucker.
They just had a great team all around. But then the Warriors, like, they literally got Kevin Durant because they were worried about LeBron. They didn't get Kevin Durant because they were worried about the Rockets.
No, they lucky they got him because they would have made it.
See, that's what you're saying, that they wouldn't have made it, but then like they would have kept people that they got rid of. They would have still had like Harrison Barnes, they would have still had like some of these same people.
Who was the other people on that?
It would have been different matchups. It would have been different. You were just talking about NBA's all matchups.
I don't know who else. They didn't really get rid of anyone.
Something would have happened. You can never say something would have happened because it didn't happen.
Let me look at that 2015
team. You don't create fate. With the Warriors, the team that really had the best.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who they lost.
Yeah, it was Zaza.
But they kept Zaza. Like I'm trying to think of people who left. Leonardo Barbosa, who was old at that point, so obviously they're gonna get rid of him. Festus Ezeli, who cares? Andrew Bogut was getting old.
Andre Iguodala was also getting up there too. He wasn't playing as much.
Yeah, but he still was playing though, but not as much. Justin Holiday.
Yeah, right, but
yeah, they got rid of him. He's the key matchup against the Rockets. David Lee's old. Sean Livingston was old.
Alonzo, it's Harrison Barnes and.
Yeah, but that's 1-for-1. That's KD for Harrison Barnes. Like, obviously, I think the Rockets would have handled them if they had Harrison
because they were scared of LeBron.
They're scared of the Rockets too.
Not because they were scared of the Rockets.
Well, they would have been.
They were not scared of the Rockets.
They would have been scared of the Rockets because they would have lost.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. James Harden's never carrying a team to the finals. That's why he's with Embiid now, and that's why they're gonna go to the finals.
But like you obviously didn't watch that series as closely intently as I did. He carried them to where they were, and they would have like. Because Chris Paul wasn't like scoring mad crazy. It was James Harden.
Well, why didn't they win?
He got hurt.
Who, Harden?
Chris Paul.
That's why they lost?
Yeah, he didn't play the Game 6 or Game 7.
What was the series before that?
3-2 Rockets.
The Rockets, were they winning?
3-2.
It was 3-2 Rockets, and Chris Paul got hurt?
Yep. He got hurt at the end of Game 5.
So you're saying if Chris Paul didn't get hurt, they would have won?
Yep.
You're saying that, like, for a fact?
Literally all Rockets fans say that.
Yeah, all Rockets fans, yeah. Of course they do.
Because because other people don't understand. Because they think about the Rockets as an overarching thing.
Alonzo,
James Harden being
you can never say without a shadow of doubt that this would have happened if this didn't happen. Like, no matter what you're talking about.
I mean, obviously not because hypotheticals. But like,
Right, like
The way that I
it
was
wasn't
watching
destined
those,
to
the
be.
way I was watching those games and how it was progressing, the Rockets looked stellar. They held the Warriors under 100 points multiple times with KD, Curry, and Clay in their prime. Held them under
And
100
this
points.
was this
2018.
2018? Was this the first
2018.
year or the second year?
Their second year.
The second year.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
so they didn't get. So they definitely didn't get KD because they were scared. Did the Rockets even have Chris Paul yet when they got KD,
No.
or did they get him at like the same time?
No. It
Yeah.
was a
So what are you
year.
talking about?
It was a year after.
They got Chris Paul because they knew that they couldn't beat the Warriors.
They got Chris Paul because he's an upgrade over Patrick Beverly.
Well, yeah, of course. The Warriors got KD because he's an upgraded Harrison Barnes, but it's still a different matchup. Like you can use the same argument that you use for like a lot of different things, although obviously it's not the same. Like Andre Iguodala won MVP, Finals MVP once, but we all know that his defense wasn't really like the reason they won. Like LeBron was still snapping. Like
Yeah, but
when people say that,
Curry wasn't having a good playoff run. I mean, finals run. So like, who else to give it
right, they
to?
just had a great team.
I mean, also I don't think
Right, they just had a
Andre.
great team.
I think Andre was doing pretty good with like points and stuff though. So like, I mean, let me look at the
No,
finals.
he was. No, I'm just saying he. I'm not saying he didn't do bad. I'm not saying he did a bad job. I'm just saying like people were saying it was because of his defense.
Well, people, yeah, because people just don't like. That's just a general media just sucks. So, like,
People just like to find ways to bring LeBron down in any way possible. If they're not like a LeBron fan,
yeah. I mean, I
you
wouldn't
know,
say I'm a LeBron
people
fan.
critic people criticize LeBron. All right, LeBron haters. I mean,
Okay,
there's
there
more
we go.
LeBron haters than there are like neutral people.
Yeah,
But there might be even more LeBron haters than there are LeBron fans. There definitely are.
probably yeah.
But
I wish I could
people are
start
gonna
this.
realize people are gonna realize how like great LeBron really was when he's retired.
I mean, I think people are already slowly getting to that realization.
They are, but still, people still like to make those arguments.
Yeah.
Is there a series we didn't talk about yet? We didn't really talk about the Sixers and Celtics really.
Not
I don't really know
necessarily,
how
but
we can talk about them though.
because we already knew that this was gonna
With
happen.
Embiid,
So like, there's
Embiid's
no real
injured. Like
curveball.
we're gonna have to wait to watch his first game without Embiid, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, definitely.
The
Because there will already
Knicks,
be 2 or 3 games by that point.
the Knicks and Heat. We talked about the Knicks and Heat too.
A little bit about the
We talked
Nuggets and
about
Suns.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about everything. And now we're just talking about LeBron, kind of.
Yeah, Iggy had a really good series actually. I in relative. Um. Because he had 16 points, 4 and 6, and he shot 40% from three, 52% from the field.
But you know what's crazy?
Hmm.
LeBron and Kyrie only played together for 3 years.
Not even.
It's crazy
2016.
though, right?
Oh no, it was 3 years. Wait. Yeah, it was
It
three
was
years.
3 years.
But the
LeBron
one
literally
year
said it
Kyrie was
himself.
hurt, so like, does that really
Isn't
count?
that crazy though?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like they were playing together for at least 5. I don't know why.
Nah, because I knew like it doesn't seem like that to me because I just
Of
remember
course,
that
it
whole
didn't seem like that to
story.
you.
No, because that whole story of just like him wanting to leave, like is very ingrained into my mind. So like it's not like it doesn't feel like they played for that long, especially when he was on the Heat for like those 4 years. Because Kyrie was drafted in 2012, 2013, 2011, 2011. Oh my goodness.
It was 2011. Yeah, I just looked it up today. I thought he was drafted in 2013 too.
Yo, I was
And then I
like,
looked
wait,
at the year and I was like, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, he was really drafted that long ago.
he low
Because
key.
somebody made an argument saying if Kyrie played more or had more time to play, do you think that he would be in the NBA top 75? But he's been playing for over a decade.
Yeah, and also like AD was drafted after him. Who was
That's
this?
weird. Bro,
There's
he was drafted like the same time as John Wall.
yep. Well, no, John Wall's 2010, but still, yeah,
Okay. How do you
because
know he was 2010? How do you
because
know that like without even like
they're
thinking
both
about it?
first overall picks.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay, okay.
yeah, I know 2012 was Dame. I think was 2012 Dame. Was he 2011?
Dame being
I think it was
Dame,
2011.
there's no way. Is Kyrie older than Dame?
No, I think they were both the same age. The same. No, Dame's older because he played more years in college.
Okay.
But Dame, I think they were the same draft class though, because Dame wasn't number one.
Was Dame like the second pick or
No,
something?
he was like seventh or
Maybe like,
something. He was like seventh or
let's
eighth.
see. 2012, it says.
Oh, okay, so it is 2012. Okay,
And he was the sixth pick.
sixth pick.
So he was
Yeah.
the year after.
Okay. Yeah, but he's older than Kyrie
That's
is.
weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's so weird, bro.
Okay, so I was right.
Kyrie's been in the league longer than Damian Lillard.
Because you didn't know about his first 4 years. Well, he wasn't very like thought out of because he was on a trash team.
Kyrie?
Yeah.
Oh, Dame.
No,
Wait,
Kyrie.
or Dame? No, everyone. No, but everyone. No, because everyone was gassing Kyrie up, bro. Even though they were trash, everyone was still like gassing him up. Like
Not as
everyone
much
knew
as he was
Kyrie
when
was.
LeBron went
He was the
there.
first pick.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
obviously not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why it doesn't seem like. That's why it doesn't like.
No one's gonna have that much attention as LeBron ever. And there wasn't even crazy social media back then, and he still had all that. That's how you, bro. I don't know how he did it.
No, I wasn't talking about. No, I wasn't talking about LeBron's height. I was talking about LeBron went to the Cavs, and then Kyrie got more recognition.
I know what you're saying. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I was trying to compare like Kyrie's not being as hyped up as LeBron was when he was coming out. That's what I thought you meant. Because you said the social media thing. Because social media was definitely a presence in 2011, 2012.
I know. I'm saying for LeBron.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's why I thought that's what I was trying to say. That's why I was
saying,
trying to clarify it.
I was saying Kyrie had social media. LeBron didn't, but LeBron still had more attention and expectations for him.
But why do you mention that? Though? Like I wasn't trying to say anything about that. Unless you were just bringing
That's
up.
What he said.
No, I didn't. That's what I was trying to say. That's not what I was saying. I was saying when LeBron went back to Cleveland after Miami, that's when Kyrie got more recognition. That's what I was saying. Not trying to compare the recognition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's. I was like, wait, I'm not sure he knows what I'm talking about, or I'm not knowing what he's talking about. So like, yeah, that's why I was trying to figure that out.
Well, yeah, he got more recognition because he went to the finals.
Yeah. Also that, but I mean that was the first year together too. So.
I also find it really funny how people try to compare the LeBron going back to Cleveland to LeBron going to the Heat. But like LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love is nowhere near D Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh. Because Chris Bosh was really that guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Back then, and he just went to the Heat too the same year, right? Or the year before.
They all went there at the same time.
They both went at the same time. But Kevin Love was already on the Cavs, obviously, and Kyrie was already there, and they weren't.
No,
good.
Kevin Love was already there.
Oh, he was on the Timberwolves.
So that year when LeBron went back to
there for a year, wasn't he?
No, because when LeBron went back to Cleveland, they had Andrew Wiggins. They drafted Andrew Wiggins, and then they traded Andrew Wiggins.
The Cavs?
Yes.
Bro, I forgot.
You were young, boy. You were 12.
12?
Because it was the 2014, 2015.
12?
Yeah, 2014, 2015 season. Yeah. It was in the
really
summer of 2014. Yeah, you were a young bull.
That's so weird.
I was still in high school.
That's so weird, bro.
Right? Time be going
I remember
crazy.
when LeBron lost. I remember when the Heat lost to the Mavs in the finals, and I cried my eyes out, and I fell asleep crying.
And then that day you became a KD fan.
No, I was always a LeBron. I've been a LeBron fan my whole life.
Stop it! But
I became
You like KD more than LeBron during those OKC days when they were really good. And
I
that.
wanted the Heat to beat Thunder. What are you talking about? In the finals,
I,
I was
I,
happy when they won.
I don't know, man.
I wasn't a KD fan until he won MVP. But I liked his MVP speech.
Was that the year after?
Yeah, he didn't win MVP the year he went to the finals.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what.
a
So
couple. It was like
that's
two
why I
years
asked you. That's
after, I think.
That could have been 2 years after. Could it?
Didn't he win it in 2014? That was the 2012 finals, but that was forever ago. Russ had a
Uh,
boldy.
20.
I feel like KD was a 2014. Actually, it might have been 2013
No, you're right.
MVP. I can't
You're right.
remember.
No, you're right.
It's
2013,
2014?
2014. Yeah, 2013, 2014. Yeah,
Because
you're
that's
right.
when I started getting into shoes, and I was in middle school.
Who won 2013? Was it LeBron? No, LeBron won in 2011,
D
2012.
Rose?
No. Oh, no. So, no, LeBron was 2012, 2013 because D Rose won 2011.
D Rose was 2011.
Yeah. The youngest MVP at
Who, D Rose?
22. Yep, at 22 years old.
Bro, he
He was bull.
was really about to be like next.
Mm-hmm.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, D Rose, like with how good he was, bro, he was about to be like that. Like LeBron, Kobe, Jordan type ball. Like
I'm
that,
not.
he was really gonna be like that guy. No, he
It
was gonna
depends
be
on
that
his
guy, bro.
development because he was still young. So like, if he would develop like a jump shot and stuff, like, yeah, but because he didn't
He
really have a jump
definitely
shot
would
at the
have.
time. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But like, I'm not, like I can't.
Even you watch like Curry's rookie highlights, he was like a mid-range specialist.
Yeah,
He wasn't even like going that crazy with threes in his rookie year or anything like that.
I mean,
So
he obviously
he
wasn't shooting
definitely
as
Derrick
much,
Rose definitely would have.
and also the NBA was
When you're
just a
that
different league
good,
at the time.
yeah, right. Curry got that was 2009. That was forever ago.
Yeah,
LeBron was still in the Cavs
yeah,
when Curry was drafted. Curry and Monte Ellis.
yep. What a defensive duo they are.
Who was their center? I forget. They have
Uh,
Bogut?
I don't think that early. It was that Bogut was definitely later down the line. He was. I think Bogut was still in the Bucks. Um, who would
I
be
feel
there?
like they had Bogut. I
They
feel like
had.
Bogut played with Monte Ellis. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe not Curry's rookie year, but he had to at some point. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I could check. What
Yeah,
year? What year is? Are you talking about like Monte Ellis's like latest year, probably?
maybe.
Okay, let me type
I don't know what
in
his last year
Warrior.
was.
I'm gonna do 20. I'm
Because
gonna do.
wasn't Monte Ellis on the Bucks?
Yeah, later in his career.
That was maybe he got traded for Bogut.
The centers were all Andres Beatrice. Yeah,
You
Andres
hear me, Andre?
Beatrice. Huh?
Ellis might have got traded for Bogut.
Maybe actually. I think you might be right with that.
Because if Bogut was on the Bucks, I remember Monte Ellis on the Bucks. He was still really good.
Yeah, he's still solid. And it looks like you are right because Andrew Bogut was on the next year and Monte Ellis is not. And I think Klay Thompson was
Is
drafted
that
this
when they
year.
got like Draymond, Clay?
No, Draymond's not here yet. Draymond was the year
So
after.
Draymond's younger. Draymond's younger than Clay.
No, he just played more into college.
Okay, because Draymond literally has a gray beard now. He's getting grays.
Yeah,
Clay
Monte,
still
yeah.
looks like a young bull.
Yeah. Well, if you looked at him back then, you wouldn't say that.
Yeah, no, he really looked like a baby, bro. I remember. Even in
But
like the 2015 finals, he looked like a baby.
yes, when I looked at it, I was like, yo, he looked that young back then? Like
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it was Andres Beatrice who was their center at the time.
I remember that guy.
Yeah, he was a solid big man.
Sounds familiar.
A little solid big
I was
man.
so young though. Like
And this was 2011, 2012. It wasn't even like that was when you were 10.
Yeah.
They weren't that. Wow, they had a bad record that year. They had 23 wins.
I was in third grade
That's probably how they
when
got Klay
the
Thompson.
Heat lost to the Mavs. Wait, when did the Heat play the Mavs? 2011, right?
2011, 2011.
So that was a 2010. Yeah, so I was in third grade.
Yeah.
And then when they beat the Thunder, I was in fourth grade. That's crazy. And then they lost to the Spurs, right? And then they beat the Spurs, right?
No, they beat the Spurs, then lost. That's why
So they
LeBron
went
left.
back to back.
Yeah, they went back to back.
LeBron said, "I'm coming home."
For 4 years.
And he went to the finals every year, at least. He only won once, but
No, not every.
the
Oh
worst
yeah, he did
team.
go every year. I always think the 2019 year he was still on the Heat. I mean, on the Cavs, but he went to Lakers. That was his first year to Lakers.
Yeah. What happened in 2019?
Kawhi.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What happened in 2019?
What do you?
Kawhi Leonard sent
I'm
everyone
talking.
home
I'm
crying.
talking. I'm talking about the West. Like what happened to the Lakers?
They didn't make the playoffs. They did bad.
They didn't make the playoffs.
Nah, they were horrible.
That was when they had like Avery Bradley. Yeah.
No,
Right.
Avery Bradley was
That was
the
the
year
bubble
after.
team, though.
Yeah, I was talking about the year before.
Yeah.
It was Brandon Ingram was still
Also
there.
before?
Josh Hart, not Julius Randle. Wait, was Julius Randle still there at that time? I think he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, it was all of them.
Maybe.
Because that
Bro,
was Kuzma's rookie year.
D'Angelo Russell has played with LeBron, Kobe, and Curry.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's wild.
What was I gonna say? There's something I wanted to say. I can't remember.
Oof.
Oh, that when Kawhi hit that buzzer beater against the Sixers, it was Game 7.
It was?
I remember a couple weeks ago you said it wasn't. It was Game 7, bro. That's one of the greatest Game 7 moments ever. Because everyone thought the Sixers... That was the Sixers' year, bro. And Jimmy Butler was on the team. That team was so good. It was Game 7. That lucky-ass shot, man.
That makes sense because they were home, huh? And did the
Raptors
have the best? Did the Raptors have the best record in the league too at that time?
I'm not sure. The Sixers were
No,
like
they
favorites.
didn't. But yeah, it was definitely Game 7 then. Okay, yeah, because the Bucks was number 1, Raptors 2, Philly 3. Yeah, that was the second round too. Dang. Yeah, I would be so
No, it was
sick.
the Eastern Conference Finals.
It was the semis because they played I have it right here. The Brooklyn Philly first round, and then Toronto Orlando, and then Philly Toronto, and then Toronto Milwaukee. That was what he said.
Just say who the Eastern Conference Finals was.
Toronto Milwaukee.
They had Giannis.
Yes, and Giannis was sick after that too. I remember him walking through that tunnel just like.
I don't even remember that. That wasn't even that wasn't the Eastern Conference. The real Eastern Conference Finals was the Sixers and the Raptors.
Bro, Brooklyn.
That was the best
I'm not gonna say because Orlando took a game off with Toronto, but
Bro, don't sit here and say that Bucks series is better than the Sixers one. Shut up. And then the Game 7 go to overtime.
Bro, you don't.
That was an overtime. That was an overtime shot too, I think.
It was.
It was, right? Or did it send it over? It did something. It might have sent
it. No, it was literally a game winner.
Okay. It wasn't overtime.
Let me check what happened with it because
I feel like it was overtime. Just look up the clip.
Nah, we're good. I got you. 92, bro.
Way.
There's no way it went to overtime because it was 92-90, bro. Kawhi's 3-pointer. Like, there's no way with the overtime and the score is 92-90. Like, that would be insane. I was actually looking this up.
Bro, I need Embiid to get a ring. I actually really like Embiid. I don't want Embiid to end up being like one of those really good players that never like
I
won
mean,
anything.
I mean that's a
At least he's
lot of.
gonna get an MVP.
There's a lot of players that are really good that don't get rings. Cause there's more that
I
don't
know
than
it
do.
sucks. It sucks.
I know, especially when you're a fan of the
Who do you
team.
think has a better? Who has a better chance of winning a ring, Embiid or Jokic?
Uh, hmm. I don't know. The Nuggets looking really good right now. And then the Sixers are kind of struggling against the Nets, bro.
They swept them.
But the series was way closer than a sweep. The series was
No, it
closer.
wasn't.
Yeah. What?
They had one. They had like one good game, and it was game 3, I think. Games 1 and 2 were not good.
Game
Game
4 was
4, they
not
didn't have
bad.
Embiid. They didn't even have Embiid.
Don't matter.
They
Still
may
closer.
start. It started off kind of well, but then I'm getting cooked. That was not a good series. I was like, shut up. I don't know what you're.
Yeah. Okay, bro. I just think the Nuggets are looking better. The Nuggets are looking better than the Sixers. That's what I'm saying. And I like James Harden.
Oh
James
yeah,
Harden.
yeah.
I'm just giving you my honest opinion on who I think looks like who has a better. At least this year. Like maybe Embiid can win one down the line, but like this year, I think the Nuggets have a better chance of winning than the Sixers.
Yeah, I have no problem with you saying that at all because they are playing better. But saying that they look bad against them, that's just like weird.
I said I didn't say they were bad.
You said they were struggling, but they swept them.
I mean,
It was the only sweep in the playoffs.
where's 2023?
And it will be the only sweep. No one else is gonna get swept. That's gonna be the only sweep. Unless the Sixers sweep the Celtics too.
That's 0% chance. I will have Miami sweeping the Knicks over
it's
that.
not 0%. Don't ever give me certainties, bro. I'm gonna get angry. Stop. It's not 0. It may be like 0.111, but it's not 0.
0% chance. There's no way, especially with Embiid out game 1. 0% chance.
What if they win? What if they win? What if they win tonight?
They won't.
Are you saying that they're gonna
They
lose?
won't. You want to bet
You're
on
saying
it?
that
You want to bet?
100%?
You want to bet?
100%?
You want to bet? You want to bet? You want to
100%?
bet?
Right
You want to bet?
now?
How much?
Yeah.
How much?
Let's bet. Not money. Let's bet.
Oh.
I can't gamble. So you stupid.
How am I supposed to know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You're acting like I know this stuff.
I feel like I've already talked to you about this.
Not specifically that.
All right, no. This is what it's gonna be. If the Sixers win tonight, you have to watch an anime with me of my choice.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And
what do I have to do if the Celtics win?
Celtics win.
And this is just game 1.
Game 1. Yeah, game 1.
Yeah. Toes, young boy.
Yeah.
Clean
game
shaven,
1.
young boy.
Game 1. I know.
If the Sixers win, I would be so happy.
I'll recommend a book. I'll recommend a book you should read of my choice.
Recommend a book?
Yep.
What is it?
You're not telling me the anime, so I'm not gonna tell you the book. Let's just keep it a secret.
Oh, I can find something.
No, let's keep it a secret. Let's keep it a secret. Let's keep it a secret.
Can it at least be like a good book? Is it like a book you actually like?
It's a book I read and I looked at it. That's why I said it.
But like, do you like it though?
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna have you watch it.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I loved the book actually. It's the only book I read, like a book I actually read on my own leisure for like in a while. All right, cool. All right, so
it's settled.
Yep. So the Brooklyn and Philly games, they won by 8. They won by 5. They won by 12.
That's 2 games. Well, how is that struggling?
I mean,
how is 12 struggle?
It's not crazy.
And you're saying that as if like the Nets were completely dog. Like they're not completely dog. they were just like they just weren't gonna beat the Sixers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just doing this. You know what I do.
bro. I can't. I really not. I was already. I hate the Celtics too. So I was already like, I already like really wanted the Sixers to win, and I like really want them to win.
I
'Cause
mean, yeah. This series, that series is the most important series for both of us because both of those teams we have in the finals. So like this series means everything to both of us. The West, I don't really care about the West anymore. I'm already
no,
chalking the West up. I already like the West is so weird. Even though I
because you
have
had the
more.
Grizzlies in the conference finals, like an idiot. You thought they were gonna beat LeBron and Curry. You know how disrespectful that is. Like what? You really fell for the trash talk.
Nah. The Grizzlies would have beat the Warriors. I'll put money on that. That's why I have really good faith in the Lakers right now, and I'm scared because,
Bro, they would not have beaten the Warriors.
bro,
The
they're
Warriors
not gonna do the thing that did to Sabonis. They're not doing the thing that they did to Sabonis.
doesn't matter, bro.
What do you mean? I felt like I'm way more confident in the Lakers to beat. Like even though I picked the Grizzlies in 5, I'm way more confident in the Lakers than
The
I am
Lakers
Warriors.
beating the Warriors?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I am too. That doesn't. But like, if the Warriors win, I'm not gonna be like, no way.
I
You know,
wouldn't be
like
like no way, but I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised.
I wouldn't even be surprised, like at all. That's why I have it going to 7.
I just think I think it's just mismatched. I don't think Kevon Looney's not guarding AD.
See, you could say that, but then it's also like, who's gonna guard Curry? No, Vanderbilt,
I also like the role players better
Dennis
on the
Schroeder.
Lakers.
I mean, yeah, like
And also, Dennis Schroeder did really good defense
he's
on
good.
Ja whenever he was guarding Ja. He did really good.
That's that's why I said Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Dennis
I
Schroeder
was actually
and Vanderbilt.
yeah I was actually kind of happy for him because he was a Rockets legend for a year, a half a year.
That's the thing, though. Guarding Ja is a lot easier than guarding Curry.
You're not wrong. I
So
just
like,
like the Lakers team better than the Warriors team, and that's like the bench. The anyone could drop
I don't want
25.
to. I don't
Anyone
want
could
to.
drop
I
25
don't
on the
want to hear
Lakers.
you talk well about the Lakers. Though, stop.
I mean, that's just my opinion. It doesn't have to be a consensus. It's just
No, I don't want to.
how I
Because
feel.
whenever you start talking well about someone, they lose.
That's not true. The Knicks.
You've been doing so
The
bad. Oh, that's
Knicks.
that's the only one. That's your one. That's your one. That's your one. That's your one. I'll give you that one.
Oh man, I was so happy. Yo. Oh.
I liked it better when you were talking trash on the Lakers, saying that they were not good enough, that they're unorganized, and that they don't have enough 3-shooters. And
I always forget, like, I kept, like, when I was making the thing, I completely forgot that Brandon Clark and Steven Adams was injured. So that was an L on my part.
yeah, it would have been way different. Yeah,
Yeah, because Tillman's decent, but, like, he ain't
that is,
built.
it still doesn't mean that they would have won 5.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but that's how
It
my
would have just
mind
been a
was.
different series. Yeah?
I was going off of recency bias against the Lakers because they looked really bad against the Wolves. Yeah, that was an L on me. Why would I ever discredit LeBron? His old behind.
Let me see my bracket now. I had the Nuggets in 5. Good.
Yep, me too.
I had the Suns in 6, unfortunately.
Huh?
Which it probably.
No, you had them.
I had
You
the
had them
Suns
in. No, you didn't. You had them in 7. I thought. I had them in 6 because they went to
No,
6.
I had them. I had them in 6,
So we
and they
both had
went
them.
to 5. Alonzo.
They did.
The
Oh,
Clippers won 1 game.
wait, am I tripping? Hold on. What did I have? Now I'm forgetting what I
They
had. I
only
gotta think back.
the Clippers literally only won game 1.
Okay.
Let's hope that doesn't happen to the Nuggets too. All right, but yeah, they only have Yeah, that was their first loss, and then they haven't
Yeah.
lost since until last night. I
Yeah,
had the
but
Warriors in 7, beautiful. I
okay.
had the Lakers in 6, beautiful. So that's 3 series that I got perfect.
I had
I was just
one
one game.
series,
If Kawhi played, I probably would have, I probably would have gotten some hope.
but I would have gotten two then. So like it doesn't really make it much difference in the
Well,
gap.
I was just saying I wanted like a perfect bracket.
Oh,
That would have
okay.
been cool. I'm not exactly talking about like our competition.
Yeah.
Now
The
the East,
Milwaukee chalked us with that one.
yeah,
I had the
but I'm
Knicks in
happy.
6, but it went 5.
And I had the Cavs in 7.
Yeah.
I,
I had Sixers in 5. You had them in 5 as well.
I did.
And then I had Boston
I
in
should have.
6.
I should have had them sweep. I don't know why I didn't. I had Boston in 6 too.
Oh, I thought you had them. I thought you had them in 5. Dang.
I thought I did too, but apparently not. Because I'm pretty sure I said that to you too. I thought I said
Yeah.
to you I had them in 5, but apparently I'm here having 6.
And then
So I have every single series right except completely wrong
the
Miami
Easterns.
and Knicks. It's just
Yeah.
Miami and Knicks. That's the only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
How many series did you get wrong? You got
I got
the
2
Nuggets.
wrong as well.
You got
2
the
wrong as well.
Lakers wrong and the Bucks wrong. That's it.
Yeah. But you got more points
Everything
because
else,
you got the games right.
yeah, in the West.
Yeah.
I got 4
I got
perfect.
1. No,
I think
2. I
you
got 2.
only got 1.
I got 2. I got the Nuggets one.
You got the
And
Celtics and the Nuggets.
Celtics and Nuggets one's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like those were the easiest ones. I think it was pretty obvious that the Timberwolves would have gotten at least 1 game,
Yeah, and I was pretty
and I think it
confident
was
in the
pretty obvious
Hawks
that the Hawks would have gotten 2. Like,
because they're a good
yeah,
team.
I was
Yeah.
pretty confident in the Hawks. Yeah, and they did really well in the bubble, so I feel like that was pretty common for people.
The bubble.
And now the
Even the
second
play-in.
round,
You keep saying the
I
bubble.
keep saying bubble.
My man's stuck in 2020.
But you know what's cool, Alonzo? 2 playing teams are in the second round.
There was a fact
The
I
play-in
saw.
is definitely good.
I saw a stat too. Said this is the first time ever that that each seed is represented in the semifinals. So 1, 2. So number 1 Nuggets, number 2 Celtics, number 3 Philly, number 4 Suns, number 5 Knicks, number 6 Warriors, number 7 Lakers, number 8 Heat.
That's crazy.
Right?
Wow.
I was like, yo.
Yo, the NBA script this year is fire.
Yo, I hate
And now
this
they
script
got
thing.
LeBron
What's
and
funny?
Curry.
For the first
LeBron
time
and
since
Curry
2018, we get a best of 7.
No, this script is fire, man. This is the best reality TV
all
I've
for
ever
Chris,
seen in my
all
life.
for Chris Paul to get a ring.
Honestly, Alonzo, I think it's either going to be the Warriors or the Lakers to win the finals,
That's sickening.
and whoever wins, LeBron or Curry, they're going to have more rings than the other.
Is that putting your bias aside with the Celtics?
My bias aside.
So like not thinking biasy.
I don't think the Celtics are going to win. I just don't.
So you think that they're?
I don't see them losing in the finals, going back and winning. I don't see that in them. Honestly, I just don't. I don't think they're that. Like obviously, if they did win, I wouldn't be surprised.
But like, what is like your reasoning?
My reasoning?
Yeah.
Like behind why I don't like the Celtics?
No, why you don't think they're winning it? Oh, go like win this year.
Because I don't think they're better than the Warriors and Lakers. I could obviously like I have the Sixers beating them on my bracket, but if they beat the Sixers, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's weird. Because they are a better team. Now, my bracket is biased. But me saying that I think that they're going to be the Lakers or Warriors isn't really biased for me.
Okay. Well, I was more so okay. You just okay. Guess how old Curry is theirs?
How old Curry is? I don't know, 35. Yeah, it's old.
Some people like people are thinking like oh like he's still like thinks like when you think of him he's still like 31.
Yeah, bro. He was in college. Didn't he go to college? He was in college for a while,
Yeah, a little
and he
bit.
got
Yeah,
drafted in
I don't think it was all 4 years,
2009.
but it was like second or 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, because he just went back to college and got his degree and everything. So
Yeah,
like recently. So yeah.
yeah.
But I think that was like last year, 2 years
I
ago.
think
Time goes
yeah.
really
I
quick.
remember. I do remember seeing that. I think it was. I think it was last. Ooh, it could have been 2 years ago because he was hurt for a decent amount of that. So I think he
Yeah,
played
I don't
two.
think it was after they won.
I think he played
Was it
two
after they
years.
won the finals? It might have been. I can't remember.
I don't think it was after they won the finals, but I'm not 100% sure because the turnaround's kind of quick. So how? I mean, like, how would he be able to have time to do it?
Yeah, he definitely didn't do it because then he would have had to do it in the summer.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like summer courses after winning the finals. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and like if the yeah like the finals go into like early mid June ish, so like yeah, this that series went 6-2. Like yeah, this
The Warriors won in six
yeah
last year.
yeah
Where I was so happy. I never thought that I'd ever root for the Warriors in the finals. That was crazy, bro.
yeah. I think a
I think it
lot of
also like carried on. It carried on for when I was rooting for them against the Mavs too.
who?
You know, the Warriors. They played the Mavs,
Oh yeah, yeah, in the conference
so it like
finals.
carried on from that.
Mm-hmm. And plus, you don't like Celtics in the as much.
Yeah, I I like Jalen Brown though. Jalen Brown's like the only person that I really like on the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Like I actually really like Jalen Brown.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
just found out like a couple weeks ago he's Muslim too.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I think at least I didn't know that. Uh, I probably heard it before though, and just not really thought about it as much. Oh man, I the second round, like when I was watching that Nuggets Suns game, I was like, yo, like the Nuggets couldn't. I mean the Suns could not narrow the gap against the Nuggets. Had a good start, and they just didn't let go of it at all.
The Nuggets have to be the most like underrated first seed ever this year. Like, has there ever been a number one seed that
Brad,
like, bro? Think about it, like everyone has like the Suns or the Celtics winning, or like the Bucks even.
I mean, when LeBron was on the Cavs, because they weren't always, or the Heat, like they weren't always the number one seed. So like Raptors were number one seed. Uh,
All right, but that's like one team though. But like, so many people are picking like at least four different teams before they're picking the Nuggets. Like before the playoffs started.
mm-hmm.
Like, bro, I had the Clippers, Suns, Warriors, Lakers, Bucks, Celtics, and Sixers over them, bro. Like, I was really doubting them
in the in
so
the
hard.
in the West Coast exclusively, I think I would only pick the Suns over them. If it was going back to when I made the bracket,
Not
I
even
think
the Clippers.
no, I would have had. I mean, I would have had the yeah. No, I
Even
would
when
have.
they were gonna get Paul George back and everything, like,
Yeah,
no.
I would have still picked the Nuggets because I think you so
Honestly, if the
much.
Clippers had Kawhi and Paul George, I definitely would have had them beating the Suns, and then I would have had them beating the Nuggets too, probably.
I
And
think
then
I
I
would have.
would have.
I think I would still
It
pick
would have been really
the
hard for
Nuggets.
me, bro. If the Clippers had Paul and Kawhi, I probably would have had them in the finals. Bro, they just need to stay healthy. That's so filthy.
I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen after the contract's up. They might break it apart or trade
That's
one of the
so
two low key
sad.
to rebuild because they're probably not gonna get them back.
Their team is old. They have an old team.
Old.
It was like this. It was like this year, and like never.
Yeah,
Honestly, last year. I mean, next year might be like their last chance.
yeah. But like, hey, this is another year, and they're both pretty old now. Not the old. Well, Paul George is definitely older. Kawhi probably not.
Bro, they're both old. They're both old. Bro, Kawhi literally beat LeBron. LeBron was on the Heat. That was
Yeah,
forever
but
ago.
Kawhi was like a rookie or year two.
Yeah, but he was nice. Now that's good defense on LeBron. Even though LeBron was the ball, that was good defense for LeBron. That was
do
way
you
better defense than what Iguodala was doing.
do you know about that clip with LeBron
What clip?
when he was at the free throw line and then he looked back, saw Kawhi was checking in. He was like, "Oh
Oh
man."
yeah, yeah. I saw that.
Every time I see that, I laugh because after they show LeBron, they just show Kawhi just running on the court, just the most
And
Kawhi
he's just like
thing.
so like nonchalant
Yeah.
about it. I mean,
That's just
yeah,
so
it's like he's like
funny.
it's like someone clocking in their like office job during like the morning. Like, Ru does not care.
Yo,
But
bro,
it's funny though
cry.
because he definitely does care. He just doesn't look like it. You know,
Yeah, he's just so locked in, low
'cause
key.
obviously like
Like,
when he won with the Raptors, he was hyped. You could
yeah.
see it. Like you know he loves basketball.
Yeah, that
But
was.
still, it's funny.
Bruh, every time I think about that finals now too, I think about DJ Michi Beach when he did the voiceovers to when Katie was dancing like right before that game. Was it game 6? And then he got hurt.
KD was dancing
like
before a Spurs game.
no before no
Heat?
2019 Raptors and Warriors. They
Oh,
show him like dancing in the huddle. Like it's like, oh look, his leg's fine, and apparently it wasn't fine because he re-injured it. Because he got hurt
so KD
against the.
wasn't. So
Huh?
KD didn't play that finals. I forget. He
He
didn't play,
he didn't
right?
play like a game or two. Then he tried to come back, and then he injured himself, and then Clay got hurt.
Warriors would have probably won. The Warriors would. If they would have won 3 in a row,
You got a thought?
man, like just imagine because if Katie didn't get hurt, he probably would have stayed.
No, I think it was because in this regular season, Draymond Green and him got into it,
Mm.
and after that point, everyone was like, probably won't happen again. Like, he's probably gonna go somewhere else. I mean, he got his rings. He's gonna get his third one too.
No, he's not. Yeah, but you know who did get their third ring without KD? Draymond. No, they had his fourth ring. What am I talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, they got 4 rings.
Yeah, I was so happy that they won without KD after that. You know, that was really special,
I didn't like
especially
it.
after struggling for so long.
I definitely wanted
All
the
those
Celtics to
injuries and
win.
everything.
I definitely wanted the Celtics to win because I like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
You're corny.
How am I corny? You
Jason Tatum is like boring to me.
what? I don't think he's boring. What is it that makes him boring?
I don't know. I just wouldn't want him to be the face of my franchise.
That's just hating. You sound like the LeBron haters.
It's not me being a LeBron or like sounding like a LeBron hater. I'm not even a Jason Tatum hater.
You just hated that he dunked on
I'm a
LeBron and you
Marcus
fist
Smart hater. I'm a Marcus Smart, Derek White, and Grant Williams hater.
What's wrong? Okay, I can see Marcus Smart and Grant Williams, but why Derek White?
I don't even know, bro.
He was a Spurs bull. Like who hates Spurs players?
The Celtics just make me mad. They make me mad the same way the Grizzlies make me mad. It's just the way that they like present themselves during games and the way that they talk during games. It just makes me
Grizzlies are
mad.
completely. I don't see that. No one. I don't see that with
Okay,
the
okay. The
Celtics.
Grizzlies. The only thing that makes the Grizzlies different is Dylan Brooks. The Celtics talk just like the other. Actually, not like Ja though. Ja also talks too.
All teams talk. It just depends on how they do it. The Celtics don't talk like the Grizzlies talk in general, or
But
like
they're like
move
this.
like they
They're
do.
the second. They're the second worst. I also don't like Celtics fans.
I mean,
Like
that goes
Cordell.
without saying. Cause yeah, that just goes without saying. Cause they just like because the historic. It's like Yankees fans. But I'm not.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
really care
including
about
myself in
baseball
that. But
teams.
I'm just saying like people hate like or Cowboys. People hate those franchises because historically they were good. But what have they done
They still think they
recently?
are.
That's the
But the
point.
Celtics.
That's the point. That's why.
Yeah, I know.
That's why people
I
hate
know.
them.
But the Cowboys. I was agreeing with you. The Cowboys are definitely the worst though. Okay, at least the Yankees. At least the Yankees and the Celtics have won in the 21st century. You know,
Yeah.
the Cowboys are way worse.
Bruh.
Like what?
Yeah, the nothing matches them. And Andrew, you remember Andrew McCusker? He was
Kind
a
of.
band with me. He was like snare drum player.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's a Cowboys fan. And
McCusker?
yeah,
Andrew?
yeah. Not
Do they have a
Flounder.
nickname?
No.
Yeah, not Flounder. Yeah. What's Flounder's last name again?
Hunsinger. But
Right.
but what's it called? Like he like every year on Facebook, I see it. I'm like, bruh, you keep hoping.
You still use Facebook?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like post or anything. I just look,
You just be on
browse.
there?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't believe my Twitter got hacked.
I know. I was like, what kind of scheme is theirs doing now? I was like, and I looked a little bit further, and I saw your last Astro post in 2019. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely chalked.
I just deactivated it today.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point.
Hey, that picture
And
was
it's
fire
fine though
though.
because that passed. What picture?
Your Twitter picture was fire.
What Twitter picture?
Your Twitter picture on Twitter, like your picture, it was fire. I liked
My
your
profile picture?
Yeah,
Why didn't you say that?
because it's not called a profile picture. It's, it's just your Twitter picture.
That's what you said. Twitter people are weird, bro. Why are they trying
No,
to be
I
so
don't know. I
different?
don't know what they say. I don't. That's my point. I don't know what they say. That's why I said Twitter picture because I didn't.
It's a profile picture.
Yeah, but I just correlate profile picture with Facebook because it's like literally called that. That's why I was unsure because
You
it could
call it
be
that
just
on
different
any
name.
social media platform.
It's not true. You got avatars.
No, yes, it
No,
is.
because you got avatars. Some things called avatar. Like Discord says, choose your avatar. That's what literally on Discord says. That's why I was like, I wasn't sure. That's why I said Twitter picture.
Okay, well, that's Avatar is more of like a gaming thing, and Discord's like a gaming website technically, or a gaming app. Like people that go on there, like it's made for like gamers. You can't say I'm wrong.
Yeah, but then I think about Zoom. Like they don't call those profile pictures because it's Zoom.
Oh my, that's Zoom.
And
Bro.
what do you call it?
We're talking about.
What do you call it? What do you call
We're
it?
talking about social media platforms where you post like pictures of yourself and like that's it, and like communicate with people. That's it.
Man.
On Discord's like a professional website where you like do work.
Mean Zoom.
You don't do
mean
like
Zoom.
you can you like what did I say?
Discord.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I know.
Yeah, like
I'm
Zoom,
just
Microsoft Teams, you know, like
Google Meet.
Outlook, Google Meet, like all those things. Like that doesn't count. That's not social media. Like, it's social media, but it's not like it's not
yeah, I know what
Instagram. Like you're not gonna call your Instagram profile picture an avatar. Like you can, but like at least say Twitter avatar. Oh, okay, at the end of the day, all that matters is you saying Twitter pic was.
I was wondering when you were gonna come to the realization of that.
I just started ranting for no reason, bro. That's all that really matters.
Oh my
Because if you would have
goodness.
said Avatar, I would have known what you meant.
Yeah.
Because it's interchangeable. It's interchangeable.
Yeah, for sure. I was just like, yeah, I just didn't know what to say, but like, I liked your picture though. That's like a 10 out of 10 picture.
It's my Instagram picture too.
It is. I just know your your anime slash anime account one. I only know that one because you don't really post on your Instagram one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 5 posts. Yeah, you're not really on that as much as your.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
not at all. I don't really have a reason to be on. The only thing I don't even really use social media. Like, not really,
yeah.
not anymore.
I mean, like the most I post is
I don't
just.
even use Snapchat. Like, I barely even use Snapchat.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely use Snapchat. That's like the most
I
I
only really
use.
use Snapchat for group chats.
Hmm.
That's a I don't use it for
That's
anything
like
else.
the opposite for me. I like just group chats on text. That's all I need. I don't really care about group chats on like Snap or anything, or Group Me
The
because.
only group chats on Snap that I use are this like the group chat that I have with people from high school and the group chat from people here in
Mm,
college.
yeah,
Like if I have a group chat with like you and mom and dad and like Marcus, like it's gonna be an iMessage, obviously.
yeah,
Or like anyone that's like in my family, like it's gonna be on iMessage.
yeah. All right, I think that might do it for this episode. I think we got a lot of different aspects of it, which is nice.
Yeah, we started talking about social media.
Yeah. All right. I'm Silent Magic. Make sure you follow
I'm really
the
laying
Twitch.
down in bed right now.
You just chilling. Make sure you follow the stream, like, comment, subscribe on Twitter, Twitter, on YouTube. Share it with other people. Try to get this out. You know what I'm saying? So be very
Yeah, go
appreciative
like
for both of
Alonzo's
us.
Twitter picture.
Okay.
Oh, Alonzo,
Hmm.
when you make a new profile picture on Twitter, it literally makes a tweet hashtag new profile pic.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
I don't remember the last time. I haven't changed mine since before they started whatever that is, because it's literally just still me as a baby.
I mean, it's been that since definitely before COVID. 'Cause I remember I made my
I
anime
changed it
account
before.
for COVID.
I changed it way before COVID. It was
But you
like,
made that like basketball account too.
yeah. Oh, I did. Hold on. Let me check that. Let me check that would work. I don't think I didn't. I didn't make it. I didn't. When I changed it, I said don't post it. So I don't even
Right, but
know.
I'm saying you saw it. Like you have. I feel like you've experienced it at some point.
I know because it doesn't. It doesn't even like it says. Would you like to make this a tweet? And I said no.
Yes,
And so
and
it
you
didn't
say
show the
no, but
thing.
like right, but like you've experienced what I'm saying. Like you've experienced it to the point where you declined it. You know.
Yeah, but it doesn't say at the.
Let's
It,
unstream. Let's unstream.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't even say it. It doesn't say it for me. It does like it didn't show like exactly what it's gonna say. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like it up, share it with other people, and we'll see you later. Peace.